Stop believing them. You can't do more than they think. Before we begin, I want to ask you something honestly. Has anyone ever told you you can't do this? This is not for you. Be realistic. And maybe they said it casually. Maybe seriously. Maybe like they were protecting you. But their words stay in your head. And slowly you start doubting yourself. If that has ever happened to you, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Ved because today we are talking about something dangerous. The moment you start believing someone else limit for your life, when someone tell you you can't, they are planting a small seed of doubt. At first you ignoring it, then you think about it, then you hesitate, and hesitation is the beginning of defeat. Most of the time, the people who say you can't are not expert. They are projecting their own fear. They could not do it, so they assume you can't either. They failed, so they think you will fail too. And without realizing it, you start thinking yourself. There are two types of limit in life: real limits and mental limits. Real limits are rare, mental limits are everywhere, and most of them are created by other people's words. When someone say you are not smart enough, you don't have a personality, you don't have a connections, your brain start building walls. And once your brain believe it, you stop trying. Not because you can't, but because you think you can't. And that's how dreams die. Not because they weren't possible, but because you believe it someone who never even tried. Why do people say you can't? Sometimes it's jealousy, sometimes it's insecurity, sometimes it's their own failure speaking, and sometimes it's fear. Because when you try to grow, you make other people uncomfortable. Your ambitions remind them of their excuses. Your courage remind them of their hesitation. And instead of improving themselves, they try to reduce you. But people who are building their own dreams don't have time to destroy yours. The most dangerous movement is not when someone say you can't. The most dangerous movement is when you start saying it to yourself. When their voice become your voice. When you say maybe they are right. Maybe I'm not enough. That's when you lose power. Because once you doubt yourself, you don't perform at 100%. You hold back. You overthink. You move slower. And when you fail, you say, see, they were right. But they were not right. They just stopping believing. Here the rule: never take advice from someone who has not achieved what you are trying to achieve. If someone successful, give constructive advice. Listen. But if someone who never tried say you can't, ignore it. People speak from their level of courage, not your. You have a potential they can't see. You have a strength they can't measure. So why let them decide your future? From today, make one decision. When someone say you can't, you say watch me. Not with ego, not with anger, with calm confidence. Let your work answer. Let your result speak, because nothing silence doubt louder than success. The world will always tell you what you can't do. Very few people will tell you what you can become. So don't borrow limits from small minds. Listen to your inner voice. If you believe you can't do it, try. If you fail, learn. If you succeed, grow. But never stop just because someone else was afraid. You can do more than they think, but only if you stop believing them. If this video hit you, comment I believe in myself and subscribe to channel, because here we build confidence, not excuse. Stay happy.